Our people are all waiting for elections. After so much of sacrifice in which so many people, the students, their parents also participated. So nobody can thwart the people's upsurge anymore. I am sure election will take place on time and people will be free to exercise their voting rights. BNP is the only political party which started agitating against the fascist Sheikh Hasina regime 17 years back. And about 1,100 of our workers were killed by this Hasina regime, shot by police or abducted, and in numerous false cases against us, Gaibi Mamla. And even in the final period of the offensive, the people's upsurge in July, August, 422 of our party men were killed by police or by Awami goons. Standing next to police, Awami League hooligans carried firearms and indiscriminately shot the people who opposed them. And BNP being the major opposition party, we have to suffer maximum casualties in these operations. And one cannot imagine how cruel this fascist government could be. They shot their own people from helicopters. And people, young kids, 32 kids were shot by helicopter while they were staying in their houses. So this is a situation never heard of anywhere in the world. So I would like to say that BNP started the movement 17 years back, did our best, tried to agitate amongst people, held numerous rallies in all districts, divisions, everywhere. And Awami League hooligans tried their best to stop our meetings, processions, but people didn't listen to them. People joined us in huge numbers. And even in the final period when the students started agitating for the quota movement, BNP without banner joined them, and all our party men were in the streets. We suffered casualties, but make sure that we put the fascist regime down, and that is why Hasina had to flee the country. Our people are democracy loving. This movement which we started 17 years back, our only goal was to restore democracy, restore people's voting rights, and to fulfill the aspirations of the Liberation War of 1971, where equality and the human rights should be honored by them. So we feel that after all this after such huge sacrifices by our common people, semblance of democracy has been restored, and our chief advisor has spoken before the United Nations, and as well as in his private interviews, he said that already they have started carrying out some reforms in 6 sectors, including the election ones. So we hope this he has given 3 months time to this reforms. So after these reforms are completed, he said that as soon as possible elections will take place. Our people are all waiting for elections. All this movement was actually launched to restore the electoral system and people's voting power. So I hope no other party or any group or any hegemonistic organization who try to disrupt the democracy movement of our people. And I'm sure after so much of sacrifice in which so many people, the students, their parents also participated. So nobody can thwart the people's upsurge anymore. I'm sure election will take place on time and people will be free to exercise their voting rights, and they will choose their representatives who will carry out the necessary reforms. Reforms can be undertaken and formalized by elected representatives only. People, whoever may say anything, but to give it a proper acceptability and legality, it is the elected representatives of the people who can carry out the reform, and we are preparing for it.